James DeSimone, a civil rights attorney, is here with me serving as a guest legal analyst. All right, James, what's your assessment thus far of this case?
Thank you, Judge Ashley. Nice to see you again. This is a case where you've got two competing narratives, and I thought that the opening statements, while very powerful on each side left a little bit untouched that they could have. For instance, when you're prosecuting a police officer, you want to get all the bad facts out in your opening statement. I thought the prosecution glossed over some things in terms of the warrant and in terms of what Dante did in order when he was confronted. In the same way, the defense overstated things by saying that that Officer Potter could have shot Dante Wright with a firearm, and that would have been legal. That's a bridge too far. That's unreasonable. So while they were very competent, they set out the rules. I could see things on both sides that could have been improved in terms of gaining the jury's confidence in their integrity and trusting their narrative as the one they should follow at the end of the trial.
And I may have to cut you off if they go back to court, but James, let's continue to talk about this. Always a treat to have you, first of all. Thank you. And what about the strategy that the prosecution has used? They came out strong in terms of the emotional impact. One of the very first witnesses they called in this case was the mother of Dante Wright. That was the very first witness. And she was, needless to say, very emotional, as anyone can well imagine. And I think that was powerful testimony. Is that the kind of testimony in your mind, though, that's going to prove the elements necessary for the jury to convict?
Extremely powerful, but there is the danger that jurors could think that their emotions are being manipulated, and they're told not to decide the case on passion or prejudice, but on the facts of the law. So there is a danger of it backfiring. But
Your Honor, you said
what effective testimony?
Yep, let me stop you there, James, to go back to court.
you can continue.